Hi people, welcome. Today I just want to give you a little bit of an update basically on my third allocation. So what I'm basically doing now is I've got my Darwinex 0 in MT5 pretty much where I want it to be. I've manual traded this, so what I've basically done is you can see on the screen that I've now got my actual capital under management, which is 90k. So this is my allocations. Okay, so I've got three allocations. If we go back to my Darwin, and you'll see that I was just shy of 80, which was my number. I really wanted to hit the 80, but I didn't want to push it too much. So I didn't want to emotionally put myself in a position because I wanted to get the number 80 for my allocation. So I got 79.34, which is pretty good. So I'm not too worried about that. What I do like is because where I've been steadily keeping myself trading every single month, and I've been just doing a few trades just to basically keep my allocations. Okay, you'll notice that the actual allocation is 75.17. This is what it starts with. So what this means is, providing that I keep doing a form of trading, okay, and I'm in a positive state throughout the month, it already puts me in good stead for my next allocation, because it's 75.17, which means that I'm already guaranteed an allocation rating of 75. So if this was the third month, and it means that this one here, which I took out, which is in July, so basically July, August, September, October. So what this means is this is going to continue my allocation. So what it means is, instead of me starting a game with 30k, it means that this one here, which was another 30k which I got, okay, and then this one here is the other one which I've got, which is 90k. What it means is that where I've got my allocations and they're staggered monthly, providing I keep above the 75% or the 75 current rating number, that it guarantees me that next month I'm going to get a 30k allocation. Okay, because the maximum you're allowed to have on an allocation is 90k in the silver Darwinex. Okay, when you get to gold, you're allowed up to 500,000. Okay, and that's a different ball game. This will be another video. Obviously, I'm working towards that, and I will show you a trade. If we look here, this is my gold trade. And a lot of people will be thinking, well, why didn't you go into your gold trade today? Well, the very reason is because I don't like to be emotionally trading. Okay, so if we go to the history, you'll see at the moment that my clear profit is 166,334. My balance now is 236,219. I'm moving closely now to the quarter of a mil, which I want to get. Because what this would do is this, with my actual manual trading, you'll see that I've already got manual trades set up. I think the last video I did, I showed you how I was going to set up a trade, and there's this one here. Okay, this was the one that I actually made yesterday, 2588. And if we go back to my actual trade window, you'll see that I've already set up a trade ready for this, and this is 2624, and it's the take price, which is 2650. Now what I was hoping for a spike down, okay, because gold can do that. Okay, I keep telling people about this. This is why it's always best to go long in gold, because what can happen is, you can see at the moment that you could have this went up, and then this went down, and then this went center. Okay, so this is like a star. It could have quite easily, okay, been a red candle that had done this, and obviously if a red candle had done this, you know, and it comes down below my take profit, which is 26, well, my actual start of my long trade, which is 2624. It's going to trigger this, okay, and then as it jumps back up, and it will go back up to this sort of area, I would have been heavily in profit of around 5 or 6 grand. Okay, so you know, it's not a bad idea to set certain points of known support and resistances that have already been triggered. Okay, this is why I do that, because worst case scenario, all right, if this goes up, which it has, this has gone to 2662, right? It doesn't matter because it hasn't triggered the actual trade. I haven't got anything to worry about. Okay, but you imagine if it dropped down, okay, or it just, you know, it moonshot down, or it did something, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to correct itself, it's going to go back up again. Okay, and when it does that, you know, we could have really picked up a good ride up, which would have put me in a lot of profit. Now you can see XAG USD at the moment is falling. See this point here, but also you can see that when it comes down into this area here, it's going to bounce off this and then go back up. Okay, because this is known support and resistances. Now I'm not telling you to go out and do silver trading, because silver is one of the hardest trades that you can do, because where it's a small currency of between $23 and $31, it moves exponentially. What this means is that you can actually lose your account very, very quickly unless you've got a good fund of money behind you. Okay, it's a bit like Bitcoin, where you need a minimum of 100k really to trade correctly with Bitcoin, because it can be risk averse. Okay, you've got to be a bit careful with that side of it. Okay, and you notice my USD CAD hasn't triggered at all for the last few days. Like I say, I just like to set this up, and normally when USD CAD kicks in, this is normally telling me that there's going to be a parabolic move with inside gold. Okay, so this is why I was doing this up video, just to let you know. Okay, so if we go back, let's go back here. If we go back to my Darwinex account, you see now that I started this one on the 29th of July. I started this one on the 2nd of September, and this one here has now started on the 1st of October. Okay, and you'll notice that I'm already have an allocation, so I'm all ready to go for the next month. So when this one runs out, okay, it just means that I'm going to have another allocation. So if I play my cards right, I'll be able to have a £90,000 allocation. Okay, which is really going to help. I haven't got an investor's capital yet, okay, but I am slowly coming down or going up in the ranks. You see, I'm now 595 out of 7,455. Remember when we started this, because we started this together, okay, the idea of this is that you are doing it the same as I am, okay, and the idea of this is that where we're doing this together, this is a investment. What you're doing is you're doing this as a long-term basis, okay, because once we get this account up and running, which we have, okay, you can see that clearly at the moment I'm entitled to £1,777.20, okay, for the whole of the year. That's what the PLNR is, and you'll see that the monthly income that I'll be starting to get between September and November is £266.58. Okay, and this is collectively over those months. Okay, so you can see that this is a slow burner. All right, now what I mean about this is, you know, it's not too shy. We're looking at a couple of grand a year. Okay, the system which I'm going to be showing you isn't just about having one account. Okay, if you've got 10 accounts, then you've got £10,777 coming in every single month, okay, or every single year. Okay, and what I'm going to be showing you is how we're going to tag a bot to this. Okay, and then we're going to leave this bot to trade as if it's on a £10,000 account, okay, with the capital that you're making with inside your Darwinex zero account, and it's designed where it can cope with high drawdowns. Now when there's high drawdowns, what you tend to get is you will get very good profits. Okay, and what I'm going to be doing, the next thing I'm going to be doing another video for is going to be the Darwinex zero MT4 account. Okay, so watch out for that one, and I'm going to show you how we're going to set that up as well. Okay, so I've pretty much got this account exactly how I want it. All right, the only thing that I want to do with this account is when I start getting money coming into my account, I'm going to leave a balance inside my account every single month, which is going to pay for my Darwinex zero account every single month. Okay, so the idea of this is that this is running on autopilot. So the plan then is that once we've got this running on autopilot, I can then take out another MT5 account. I can do exactly what I've done to this one, okay, and get this one up to a point where I've got £1,777.20, okay, which is my P and L, okay. And then if I'm getting to a point where I'm getting, say, to £266.58 coming in 2 to 3 months, this is going to be in another position where this one, okay, will be set up. I'll be able to get another bot on this, okay, and then I will be able to actually have this system completely running on its own. Now, one of the key things that you need to do if you got to the stage where you're going to get into your second Darwinex Zero account is you need to make sure that you have a separate email address and you have a separate password, okay. Now the reason for this, okay, is you don't want your account to conflict, okay. So what you basically do is you want to set your account up with a completely different email address and a complete different username. So the idea is it's independent from yours. Now, this won't have an effect with the bots that we're using, okay. You'll still be able to use the bots onto this, and there is going to be some training that I'm going to be showing you, which I'm really excited about, using the EX45 on this actual account, okay. We can't use that on the MT4. You can if you do a copy trade from MT5 to MT4. However, we've got the Geek bot, which is going to really help you with this, and I'm testing at the moment another bot which is quite successful, okay. Now, I've already taken my trades at the moment, so if we go over here, if we go to the Robo Forex, this is what I'm testing. This is this one here which I'm testing, okay, and I will be launching this as a module. This is called the Waka Waka EA, and this one is specifically designed for MT4. I've actually got a set file on here which is profitable, okay. It's been profitable quite a bit. Now I do a lot of tests on here, but you see that the last one I came in was 48.59, $3.99. See if we can see anything else. So there's a few on here. Here we go. So my profit on this account, okay, is £454.86. $26 we made here on this one, and you'll see that this did have AUD NZD on here. At the moment now, this is only working with NZD CAD and AUD CAD, okay. NZD CAD is just coining in money at the moment. I'm getting $26, which is just coming here, and there's quite a good system really, the way this is working. All right, so this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be putting into the Darwinex Zero account, because I'm only using this on well, you've seen the account. If we go to my trade, you'll see that this is a 5,071 account, okay, equity 5,051, and my free margin is 5,038. So this is in profit, okay, $456. Okay, this is my Robo Forex Procent account, okay, so this is my account, and this is doing quite well. All right, so just want you to be aware of that. The Waka Waka, I will be doing a module on this. I'm also going to be giving the set files that are working, okay, which are profiting. This one here, which is NZD CAD, this is when I first set this up. This wasn't with the set file, okay. I set it up as a default without a set file, and then when I added the set file, this is when we got the next ones that have opened up. And what I've done is, when it's got to say, well, you've seen anywhere from $25 to $40, I've been actually clicking on it and just taking the money rather than allowing it to take its own stop loss. You notice that the take profit, okay, and the stop loss is here, so you see that these are working in a buy trade, okay. So there's something about buys, you know, you've got, you know, if a lot of systems have been set up to work with a set file in buy trades, then there's a reason for it. Now, personally, I think that the set files seem to work better when they're in buy trade only, when you're not fighting the trend. Okay, and you'll see that this one here, you know, it's going up as we speak. This is $7.48. This is just energized, and this is NZD CAD, and you can see that when this kicked off, it was at a time. Now remember, bear in mind that the time is going to be completely different because this is running on a different server to my UK computer. Okay, so if you look at the UK computer, you see it's 5:48. You'll see that this kicked off completely different because this is running on my VPS. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. Also the copy program, if there's people that are inside using the copy program, this one here, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a drawdown of $76.38. This is perfectly normal. Okay, you'll see that my balance is 1239. You'll see my equity is 1163. This is perfectly normal. Okay, and this is just trading Euro USD. If you haven't got yourself set up for this yet, why not? All you need to do is go with inside your Telegram group and click on the Telegram settings. Okay, and you should be able to find the copy program, which you can start to set yourself up with. You see that all these trades are all done. Okay, and this basically you just leave it. It's just there. Okay, once you got this set up, you just leave it. You just need to have an account with around about, you'll see how much I've got in this trade. I haven't got a terrible amount of money in this one. Let's go back. It's this one here. Here we go. So this one has got 1,239 US dollars in this one. Okay. And you can see that I'm in a drawdown of $76.38. Nothing too much to worry about, because what happens is this one here is probably going to jump into profit. When it does, it's going to take profits at 11322, and this is set at 10607. So this has got a little way to move, but you can see it's already falling in the right direction. And once this falls into a point, it's going to take profit, and obviously then this is going to shrink the drawdown. Okay, but this is all included, so you know you don't want to miss out on these great things that you've got, which you can actually start to use straight away. Okay, so that was basically it really. This is my manual gold trading. You see that I said to you that this would bounce off this point. It's now going back up, and you'll find that this will probably reverse and go back up as well, because you can see there's key points are already starting. See, look, we've hit key level here, key level here, key level here. This is showing it's come out of here, and you notice that the bulls is above the bears, so this is giving you a bit of an indication. All we need is we just need these to kick in. If the OBV, okay, kicks in and goes up, this is going to give us a good indication that this is going to go up, and also the AD. Okay, which if you don't know what they are, you need to join my academy. It will show you exactly what the OBV is and the AD, but it's to do with a certain targeted signals I use, okay, which is really to do with volume, okay, and certain points of in the market which you can rely on for putting in a trade. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go back anyway. Okay, I'm going to go back to here. So you basically, this was just a little bit of a refresher video just to show you. If there's anyone interested in jumping into the Darwinex account, before I could only offer you 10%. Now I can offer you 25% discount. Okay, this is really good. All you need to do is use this. You just literally just click on this link, copy this to keyboard, and then when you go to your purchase area, you just make sure you copy this code in, and this is going to give you a good discount. Okay, so it's just going to help you to get yourself set up. If there's any problems with you joining Darwinex Zero account, give me a call with inside Telegram, okay, or just say, oh, hi Darren, there's a problem, because I do know a way that you can set yourself up using a certain way, okay, which I will be introducing into the training with inside the Darren's Trading Academy. Okay, there's lots and lots of stuff that's going to be added in there. I can't wait to get started onto the MT4, and I also can't wait to get us started on the EX45 bot. Now this bot can be expensive, okay, but I do have it on good authority that where Andrew has been looking after most of us, and where we've been really blown away by what Andrew has been able to supply us, etc. He may be able to set up a deal with you, okay? Because it's only selected people that are inside the Telegram group that can have this, okay? To be honest with you, Andrew is the sort of person that if you're a genuine person that's just generally trying to get somewhere in life, he will probably help you out by allowing you to have it on the monthly rather than paying the £10,000 outright for just a bot. However, even if you had to pay the £10,000 for the bot, you are still getting a futuristic bot with artificial intelligence, which is just going to blow anything else out of the water, because this thing is designed to make money. Okay, it works really, really well. It doesn't sell you the make millions thing. No one does. I wouldn't do it, and I know Andrew wouldn't do it. But Andrew has studied this bot. He's built the bot. You know, he's been doing this for 10 years. Okay, so if you're lucky enough that you're already inside that environment and you've already got into the EX45, okay, then I'm going to be doing a separate trading part inside my trading academy, which is just going to show you exactly how to set the bot up, what the actual symbols are, etc., what to use it on, a couple of pitfalls to watch out for, which I've already used myself, okay, and also the set files. We're going to have some, if I find some tried and tested set files, they're going to be ones that you'll be able to get access to within inside my trading academy. Now that's it really. So that's all I wanted to talk to you about. Hopefully you're going to be blown away just the same as I am by these things, and hopefully you're seeing now the true value and the benefits of setting this system up. Remember that the idea of this system is to have multiple systems, okay, not just one system, and that's why this system can really work for you. So if you've got any questions, as always, pop them down in the Telegram group. If there's anything you want me to do research on, make sure you put it down on the Telegram group, and I'll try and answer as many calls as I can, etc. And put some information in there if you're stuck on anything. And that's it. All the very best till my next video. Cheers. Bye for now.